We have to figure out a way to help the parents understand how to navigate the educational system. In particular, I mean, it's very controversial when we talk about immigration, and we talk in particular about the Mexican immigrants. And there's a lot of ugly stuff that is said out there, but regardless of where you are on the immigration debate, most of their children are American citizens. And I really get angry when I hear people saying, parents don't care. Parents don't get involved. And sometimes they'll get descriptive and add, something to the front. Mexican parents don't care. African American parents don't care. Poor parents don't care. Parents from this neighborhood, parents from this school district. And that's a lie. That's a straight out lie. Parents love their children and want the best for their children. There are some cultural barriers that we as a community have the ethical responsibility to bridge the gap and to have an environment that's conducive to the parents feeling comfortable, and teach them how to navigate, teach them their rights and teach them their responsibilities so that their children could achieve academically. There's so many studies, study after study shows that when a parent is involved, the child succeeds academically. And this is regardless of socioeconomic, regardless of the parent's education. That's the good news for us. Regardless of what part of town they're from, what ethnicity they're from, if a parent gets involved, the child will succeed academically. And that's going to help all of us.
So what are the obstacles, and how do we help?
Well, when and I'll talk specifically about the immigrant Mexican population, because that's the majority.
That's who you work with?
Yeah, and I'm generalizing because we do have immigrants from other parts of Latin America, other parts of the world, and we do have some Mexican immigrants that do come here that are educated, that do speak English, but for the most part, what we're faced with here in Dallas ISD is Spanish-speaking parents that come from rural parts of Mexico, and they come here because they can't make it in their country. They're here because they're searching for a better life. So what we do is talk to them in their language, have an environment where we're telling them, let's partner. Not I'm the expert, you don't know anything, you're a bad parent, but you're the expert in your child. Let's work together so that we can succeed. And then once we gain their trust, we connect them to the school and somebody within that school that can help guide them. And once you make that connection with the parent, the success that we could come out with is outstanding. Most of the time, parents are scared. They don't know. So once you invite them, you make them feel part of the school. You tell them you need them. You tell them that the responsibility. And another thing too is in many parts of Latin America, the parent expectation is different. The role of the parent in most Latin American countries is you drop them off, hopefully on time, hopefully clean and ready to learn, and then you let the educator do the rest. And so for them to even think about, well, my child's not really reading, let me go talk to the teacher to find out why, it's considered disrespectful. So we basically walking them through that information and giving them the confidence to be able to talk to the teacher. I mean, in our classes, we have to sometimes role play with the parents because they don't feel comfortable.